Your Excellency Gaston Brown, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda. Excellencies, friends, and colleagues, let me first thank Antigua and Barbuda for organizing this Alliance of Small Island States, AOSIS, Leaders Summit. Singapore is pleased to endorse the AOSIS Leaders Declaration. It's been 31 years since AOSIS was formed, but our fundamental realities have not changed. Small island developing states remain inherently vulnerable to and affected more than others by global challenges. Climate change remains a serious threat to many of us. Without a rapid and drastic reduction in emissions, global temperatures will increase by more than 1.5 degrees Celsius in the next 2 decades. The impact on SIDS will be catastrophic. COVID-19 has also reduced the resources available to mitigate the effects of climate change. In 2020, SIDS experienced the largest GDP contraction amongst developing countries. However, as of April 2021, SIDS only received 6% of COVID-19 related aid for developing countries. We must use this meeting to send a strong call for collective action. On climate action, the key message that we must amplify in the lead up to COP26 is that we do not have time to lose. First, all parties, especially major emitters, must commit to substantive climate pledges by COP26 if we are to realistically limit global temperature rise in the next 2 decades to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Second, developed countries must act in good faith to fulfill the US $100 billion climate finance goal and do more to support SIDS. This is vital to laying a strong foundation for the collective goal on climate finance. And parties must also heed the call by the UNSG, Antonio Guterres, for 50% of the total share of climate finance to be spent on building resilience and adaptation. Third, parties must finalize the Paris Agreement work program at COP26. This remains the best hope for global climate action. And Singapore has been co-facilitating the ministerial negotiations on Article 6 on carbon markets, and we count on all parties to work constructively towards a positive outcome. Fourth, we should reinforce the nexus between the issue of oceans, climate change, and biodiversity. Ensuring the sustainable use of our oceans will be critical to our global ecosystem, global trade, and jobs, and livelihood for our people. Fifth, the unique vulnerabilities faced by SIDS needs to be better recognized, including through a multidimensional vulnerability index. These include not only our vulnerability to climate change, but also our geographical size and constraints, and our high dependence on trade. As a steadfast supporter of AOSIS, Singapore will continue supporting fellow SIDS and developing countries through capacity building. In 2019, I launched the Singapore Partnership for the Samoa Pathway Package. This year, we extended our climate action package for a second run until 2023, with causes in areas such as climate science, climate mitigation and adaptation, green finance, and disaster risk reduction. Excellencies, the window for action is narrowing fast. AOSIS has taken the lead on the climate crisis and must continue to do so to prevent irreversible damage. Singapore remains committed to working with AOSIS and all parties to build a more sustainable and resilient recovery from COVID-19 and to safeguard our collective future. Thank you all very much.